A little bit about the Shokrafian Empire. So as I said, it spans hundreds of thousands of years. I'll give a short, brief history. So we have the first stage where this piece takes place. The first stage is basically their prehistory. The creatures you can see here in the images, these are the proto-Shokrafians. They all went extinct by the end of the first age, which means the first age is basically the time where the seeds for the Shokrafian culture were planted, but they never blossomed until the second age. The second age had 5 major civilizations. I'm sorry, I'll just talk briefly about the first major civilization, the civilization of Holath. So that's the city of the prophets, where they made their grand prophecies of the Shokrafian Empire to come. And their main prophet was the prophet Guareth, who was the ambassador of Farfa upon every land. So Farfa, the deity of heat and light, they basically were in a dominance war with the other deities, mainly Yaketh, who was the deity of the land, Jau, deity of water, and Kamai, who was the deity of how would you translate it into English? Betrayal. Guareth was the ambassador of Farfa upon all lands, and he basically spread the prophecies and the ideas of Farfa around the land, and these ideas were basically the basis for the philosophy of both, again, all Farfaist religions and the Shokrafian Empire itself. So the second age was an age of 5 major civilizations. Some of them grew to be like multi-planetary civilizations with like hundreds of billions of people. They warred against each other, these civilizations. Some of them have enslaved each other. So it's like wars on a scale that we cannot even fathom, like interplanetary wars. In the third age, a new ambassador for Farfa came. This was the monarch Uto, and he basically united all the different civilizations into the Shokrafian civilization. It wasn't called the Shokrafian civilization still, the third age. In the fourth age, a new monarch came. He was basically the heir of the monarch Uto. This was the Shokraf. And the Shokraf has been ruling ever since the middle of the fourth age. During the fifth age was basically like the most successful age of the Shokrafian Empire. They finally managed to conquer the entire Farfa system. They've managed to conquer other planets from the Tablets Empire and the Yargel Empire, and even some of the planet Linus. So they really expanded to like proportions that we can't imagine. And we are currently living in the sixth age of the Shokrafian Empire. Currently, they are struggling with an energy crisis. Basically, their basic problem is that they invented a time-traveling technology during the fourth age, which is a great thing to do, I think. Like that's... Yeah, I mean, in our conversations, they actually compared time travel, like the discovery of time travel for them to our the discovery of the AI. Because they see that as a form of time travel because it speeds processes. So the problem is this technology is very resource intensive. And very quickly, they have completely depleted all their resources on their planets. So they started harvesting energy directly from the sun. And this sun is the Farfa sun. Notice that it's the same name of the deity, so they are basically sun worshippers. The Shokrafians. Farfaism is the official state religion of the Shokrafian Empire. What else? So so they're in an energy crisis because they're very gradually, slowly but surely, they're depleting their sun out of energy. So their sun is dimming. So they're suffering from a global cooling, actually, and this is prophesized in this very text. The Tablets of Holath has a mention of a future event called the cooling, and many historians and scholars of Shokrafian culture, they claim that there's a direct connection between this and the cooling, which made some calls to maybe rid of the Shokraf for making a wrong decision there, of actually directly hurting their god. They're basically killing their god. There's so much more to tell because, but I think this is enough for now, right?
A lot of information.
Yes.